Hi everyone, Major here and welcome back to Red Dragon. Now over the last month or so I've built a French deck, a Yugoslav deck, a North Korean deck, a Chinese deck, if I go back a few months, a Soviet battle group as well. So I thought it was time for the West to have a new one, so I thought I'd try West Germany. So let's have a crack, let's see what we can get. So logistics, well we're going to have a FOB. Um, Now we also want headquarters. So I can get 7 of those trained. What's it called? It's called a Iltis. I would have thought its stealth would be quite good given it's virtually the equivalent of an old Jeep. Speed is good. Autonomy is good. Yeah, we'll get 7 of those even though they're only trained. Um, there are some games when you need more. If you have a one-on-one and it's a large map, you do need sometimes more than the basic command units. What have we got here for the Leopard 2? Leopard 2, Harden, we can get 4. Hmm. All right, might come back to that. Transport helicopter, 1,500 litres. Well, that's disappointing. That's 1,000 litres less than what you can get with a Chinook. What about the Jupiter tanker? 1,100 litres. And the Carty, 1,700. Well, we'll take 7 of those. And we're going to have to get some transport helicopters as well. So we'll get that. That leaves us with the option of having 2 forward operating bases, or we go for some Leopards as additional command units. Leopard 1 or Leopard 2? Leopard 2 accuracy 60%, range of 2275. The Leopard 1 accuracy 45% and range of 1925. Well, if we're going to get them, we'll get 4 hardened. All right, so that'll do us for our for our logistics infantry. Now this is going to test me because I'm not up to speed with the German military. Well, I know the Marder is a decent vehicle. And what have we got? Standard 7.62 assault rifle, heat rounds, and a second 7.62 machine gun with 1,800 rounds. How many can we get? 14 on a hardened, and we can get 2 of them. We can get 3 of them. That's for the Marder 1A2. We've got the Marder 1A1 and the Marder 1 only. Marder 1, okay. Marder 1A, Marder 2. No, we'll take the 14. What other infantry can we get? Oh, it's just like the M113 personnel carrier. As is that, as is that, as is that. What have we got here? Duckengruppen. Duckengrupp. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation. They look like they're commandos. Most activities, I'm not going to need commandos. And we've got the Milan. They may be very handy. We'll get 1 of those. Can we get more of these? No. All right, let's have a look at support. The Gepard. All right, range against helicopters 2,800, planes 2,625 with accuracy of 5. Poor stealth, speed's decent. Autonomy 600. Roland. Accuracy is 65% out to 3,100 meters for aircraft. We will definitely get some of those. 2. Gepard they will be handy with extended range for helicopters and also can be used against infantry. So we'll get some of those. Now artillery, mortars 700 meters as against the HS-30, 7,000. We go to the Panzer M110. Looks a bit like the old 155 millimeter long tom, but these are 203 millimeter rounds. Now what we need to be careful of is in supply. How many trucks we got? The Carties. We've got, I think, six of those, is there? Seven. And they carry 1,700 litres. So if we're going to get artillery, Panzer 109 carries more rounds, 1,400 metre range, and a suppression of 357. The M110 suppression's 467 with 1,600 range. That's probably a lot better. We can get 4 of those hardened. Should we get some more Rolands? Can't get any more Rolands. Can get some more Gepards. Yeah, so we'll get some more Gepards. Alright, that'll do support. Tanks. Alright, Leopard 1A2. I'm not even going to look at the Keeler or the M48 or the M48 A2G2. Just will not do what we need to do. We're going to come up against Soviet battle groups. We're going to come up against Koreans, Chinese. Who else? Who knows who else? So let's start at the top and work our way backwards. So we've got the Leopard 2A4, 65% accuracy, 60% stabilizer, 9 rounds a minute, which isn't too bad. Speed 110, 550 autonomy. So Leopard 1A2, 600 as against 550, 35% stabilization, 45% accuracy, 10 rounds a minute, so 6-second reload. 65 k's cross country, Leopard 2A4, 70. Rarely will tanks always be on the roads, and we can only get 6 of those, but we can get 2 lots. Alright, Leopard 2A1. Once again, cross country speed is good. Does have some defense against personnel and against helicopters. Accuracy still at 65%, stabilizer at 55. So here we can get 10 of those in 2 groups. Pardon me, that's half our activation points gone. Leopard 2, very similar. Only carries 29 rounds, funnily. So once again, the importance of us having sufficient numbers of support troops, as in the trucks and the helicopters. We might come back to tanks. In fact, we will, but we'll see what else we can get in supporting arms. So reconnaissance. Got a Leopard 1, A1. Yeah, they'll be handy. The Kurtz. 20mm rounds. It is really a reconnaissance vehicle only. The 105M VBH helicopter, unarmed reconnaissance, won't last long. Let's go and see what troops we can get. Alright, so we've got a large transport helicopter, the BGS. Let's see the M113. You got heat rounds out to 525 meters. Accuracy of only 50%. And then in the Jupiters, just the trucks. Probably not a good idea to send trucks out on reconnaissance. 2 activation points for that. Yeah, we need some. Alright, vehicles. This is our supporting anti-tank, anti-infantry. So what we got here, the Jug Panzer. accuracy of 30%, armored power of only 9, pretty weak armor 3211, cross country speed is good, autonomy is not bad, but I just don't think that's going to be what we need. Let's have a look at the Jaguar 2. Alright, it's got the TOW 1 missile, got 12, so okay, it's a decent loadout. Cross-country speed once again is good, suppression is 150, and it's got some infantry defense with a 7.62 machine gun. Armor is still poor at 3 and 2 for the front and sides. We can get 7 of those. Jaguar 1. 60% accuracy for the Jaguar 2. 50% accuracy for Jaguar 1. 30% accuracy for the Jag Panzer 2. That's horrible. What about the Marder? 40% accuracy. 30% accuracy. Oh dear, we're looking a bit thin on this. What about the Weasel? Weasel, great cross-country speed, only got a 330 20mm rounds, but if we have them hidden and we have return fire only, at least they can do some spotting for us, maybe for artillery, so I will get those. How many lots of Jaguar 2s can I get? Oh, I can get 2 of them. Alright. That stiffens that up a little bit. Helicopters. The PAH-1, 6 Selkos missiles. Well, we're going to have to get those. We'll get 2 lots of those, and that's all that's on offer. Aircraft. Well, we've got some good aircraft here. We've got the F4, the old Phantom, and we've got the Tornado. So the Tornado, we've got 4 500k bombs. Oh, I can only get 1 of them. And once again, I can only get 1 for the Phantom. What about the F44? 4 veterans. Alpha Jet. Napalm bombs. 5 trained. Well, this unit is going to struggle. 4 veterans for there. 2 hardened. And for the Tornado, I can only get 2 trained or 1 elite. Normally I would try to go with a higher ranking, but with the aircraft, even though they're going to be elite at 1, you only need 1 lucky shot and all of a sudden you have no aircraft. Alright, so go for 2 and we'll see if we can build them up as we go. So logistics, we're fine. Infantry, we're fine. Marder 1A1, can I get any of those? No, I can't. Alright, we do have some Milan 2s. We'll get some more of that for anti-tank defense. Support, we are maxed out, predominantly with anti-aircraft, but we do have some artillery pieces for support. Tanks, topped up on the Leopard 2, Leopard 2A4 and the Leopard 2A1. Can I get any more of those? No, I can't. Leopard 2. Can get some veterans there. That takes us to 58. Reconnaissance. We are damn thin on the ground with reconnaissance. Leopard 1. Can get some more of those. Actually, let's get rid of those. Alright, now we'll put them back in. Vehicles. Oh, pretty thin. Pretty damn thin on the ground there. Jaguar 2s and the Weasel. Can we get another second lot of Weasels? We can. 62 activation points. What about the Martyr? 20% accuracy. They might come in handy. Infantry support in an urban environment. Opposing infantry hate nothing more than seeing a something like this vehicle coming in, spewing out heaps of rounds at a high rate. Alright, so that looks like what is going to be my West German armoured battle group. As far as armour go, we've got some damn good units in there. We've got the Leopard 2A4, the 2A1, and the Leopard 2s. Plenty of infantry support. Should be well supported by the logistics. Supported quite well with their anti-aircraft and the 4 artillery pieces. Mind you, these only have 2 rounds, so they will need a lot of logistic support. Reconnaissance, we're looking pretty thin, but we've got some Leopard 1s, Leopard 1A1s out there. Funny enough, they've got the larger amount of ammunition on board than the Leopard 2A4s. Vehicles, we're looking pretty thin. I think the only thing we can really count on there is probably the Jaguars, and to a lesser extent, the Flak Panther, the M42A1. Helicopters, don't have a lot there. It looks almost like a Bell Ranger with some missiles strapped to the side of it. And aircraft, we're probably a bit weak on. But anyway, I'll be giving this a go in the very near future. And maybe I'll put it up against a Korean or a Chinese battle group, and then put it up against the Soviets, and maybe it'll appear in a multi-game with an English, a French, and an American battle group in a 4v4. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. That's my West German deck. There's no right or wrong. It depends on how you play, and I always play heavy armour. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And until the next time, this is the Major out. Bye-bye.